Hey guys, it's Phil Evans with BayAreaLifestyle.com, and today we are here with Sweet Georgia Brown of Fidelity National Title. We are so lucky to have her here with us today. She is an incredibly seasoned escrow officer, and she's here to talk with us about all things title and escrow. What is escrow? What does that mean?
What escrow is an escrow holder or a settlement agent, that would be me at Fidelity National Title, who will help buyers and sellers through the escrow process with the help of their real estate agent as a third party or neutral party who verifies all the instructions to close that transaction.
So just real quick, obviously having a neutral party, I can see the benefit of that. Is it required, or can a buyer and seller come together and just kind of negotiate on their own terms?
Absolutely. A buyer and seller can negotiate a contract by themselves without title insurance.
Do you recommend it?
I don't necessarily recommend doing a transaction without title insurance unless they were to go through an attorney to make sure that all the instructions and the process of the contract were met.
Okay, great. So another term you just mentioned was title and title insurance. So can you talk to us about what title, obviously I think we know what title is when you own a property, but what's title insurance and why is that important?
Well, title insurance protects the buyer or the policyholder against any unforeseen liens that might have occurred for the prior ownership. Our title officers are the ones who search the property. They are going into the records in San Mateo County or wherever the property is located, and they come up with what we call a prelim or title search that provides us with the information on who the seller is, the taxes, legal description, and any deeds of trust that might be on the property.
And what happens if you do find something that doesn't quite match up with title insurance? What does that cover?
Well, the title insurance, we want to make sure that everything on the prelim is taken care of before the property is sold. So that's the responsibility of the escrow officer, who would make sure that everything on the prelim is satisfied. The problem being is that if they don't get title insurance, if something should occur on the property, then they're solely responsible without title insurance to be taking care of that on their own.
See. Yeah.
That's a big, important concept of title insurance and the protection of that.
Okay, Georgia, let's talk about the term closing disclosure, or CD. That's going to be one that you hear a lot about. So what is a closing disclosure or CD?
A closing disclosure is what we have prepared for the lender prior to the buyer signing the documents. And along the way in the transaction, we have worked with the buyer's lender to get the CD up to date and correct with all the fees. The CD stands for closing disclosure. So what happens with the closing disclosure is that the lender will send out that closing disclosure to the buyer to review. And once they have reviewed it, hopefully it's fairly quick, the lender requires that back signed and dated. That begins the process of the 3-day waiting period before the escrow officer can get the loan documents. Once we get the loan documents, then it's pretty much ready to go to be signed and close.
Well, Georgia, thanks so much again for being with us today and giving us so much helpful information about title and escrow. Why don't you tell everybody where they can reach out to you at?
I'm at Fidelity National Title in Burlingame at 405 Primrose Road. And my contact number there is 650-348-8261. Ask for Sweet Georgia Brown, and I'm happy to help you.
Sweet Georgia Brown. And I'm Sweet Phil Evans with BayAreaLifestyle.com. You can reach me out at 650-503-3694, or just go to BayArea-Lifestyle.com and you find my email information down there below as well. Thanks so much, guys. Till next time, talk to you soon.